Baseball on tap from Tropicana Field. It's the Jays and Rays coming up next. Now under the dome tonight, MLB The Show has baseball from Tropicana Field. Guys are ready to head home after this one. It's the road trip finale between the Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this AL East matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, as we get set to finish off this four-game series, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened so far.
Yeah, it's been a fairly even series so far. Home sides wound up taking 2 of the first 3. You figure this one could go either way.
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Toronto Blue Jays, as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. Set to face these guys. There you see the numbers for the right-hander Alex Cobb. First pitch forthcoming as Jose Reyes is set to go. And the first pitch of the night here is looked at for ball 1, and we are underway in Tampa. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. As usual, no surprise, 72 degrees, the game time temperature here inside Tropicana Field. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Opposite field to left. And Reyes is aboard with a leadoff single. So a single to left produces their first base runner here. And with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for Tampa Bay. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Melky Cabrera is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
That's a good pitch call right there on that fastball away. That works almost like a pitch out, just in case he's thinking about it over there at first.
And he's back easily. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Jennings is right there, 1 down. Edwin Encarnacion will get his first opportunity now. Runner still at first with 1 away. Changeup called strike 1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. Zobrist on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless. Starting lineup for Tampa Bay is put forth by manager Joe Madden. Reads like this. Todd Redmond will get the call to face these guys. He's one of those pitchers you can't allow to fall into a comfort zone out there, because if he settles down and has success in the early going, it does wonders for his confidence. Behind him defensively, the Blue Jays take the field like so. Desmond Jennings will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first out. So a good slider there to get the ground out, as he'll hope for more of that moving forward as we give you a look at the scouting report. First pitch on the way. Ben Zobrist comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Not fooled on the changeup there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. Will Myers will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Is going to have room as he puts it away right in front of the dugout for the final. Jose Bautista will get his first shot here as you check out his numbers from 2013.
And it's been a good start to 2014. He's got to be happy with the way he's come out of the gate swinging the bat.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Lined into left center, and he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second.
Oh, that one sounded great off the bat. That's a good, crisp line drive right here to start the inning, and he'll make it up to second with a leadoff double.
Adam Lind will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. Bautista leading from second. Now the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. For Bautista, he's at second with his second double of this young season. And he misses again. 2-0.
And I think they'd stay out there again, maybe for the rest of the at-bat.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. It's my number 7 hitter? Probably not.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Here he comes on 3-1. And this is hit well towards the hole. Oh, look at Longoria. Throw gets him at first, and I'll tell you what, they don't come much better than what you saw right there.
Well, you know, if you ever find yourself in this guy's living room, you're probably going to see a mantle that has multiple Gold Glove awards on it. And you should probably stop wondering why. This is exactly the reason why. Plays like this.
Brett Laurie will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Hard hit towards center. Jennings is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Eric Kratz will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in from Joyce, and that's going to hold the runner at third.
And you'd like to think that a 2-out single would score your guy from second, but this ball was just hit too hard, and he's forced to hold on at third base.
Colby Rasmus will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Now here's the first pitch. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one. Little late that time as he swings and misses for strike one. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Joyce is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great... Evan Longoria will stand in, and he was a big part of the win last night as he contributed 3 hits to his guys' effort.
Evan Longoria.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And Rasmus is there to put this ball away for out number 1. Wilson Betamit will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
Wilson Betamit.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start them knee high and let them dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.
Swing and a liner toward right center. And the Rays are into the hit column with their first hit of the contest.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
James Loney stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the sure out. Matt Joyce will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Short lead from second, now the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. One left for Tampa. We'll move to the third with no score. Meiser Asturias will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. Somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
Jose Reyes will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now a bullet back up the middle. Oh, and that ricochets off him on the mound as it deflects towards second. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Melky Cabrera is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
Hey, you watching the same game up here?
And he sits right on the changeup that time and belts it into right for a base hit.
He's gotten off to a really slow start here in April. But maybe this can help him snap out of it. That's a sharp single there.
Edwin Encarnacion will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And it's the outside corner. It's strike one.
And now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Hit hard on the ground is short. On to Zobrist for the force, and the side is retired. Yunel Escobar will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
The shortstop,
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there as it falls.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Jose Molina steps in now. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. A runner at first with no outs here. And now this ball is crushed down the line in left. And he'll be kicking himself on that one as it's going to hook foul into the seats. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. And he is in there. Desmond Jennings will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle to second for one. On to Lind, but it's not in time, and they'll just settle for one.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going here.
Ben Zobrist will try it again. He flew out his first time. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at one. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
That's headed for the gap in left center, and that should get our opening marker home as this is down for extra bases. And now third base coach Tom Foley's waving him home. And he will score as well as they've broken the tie to come back here and lead it now by 2.
Yeah, he squared that one up pretty good. No chance to run this one down as you see it one hop the wall out there, and he'll ease his way into second with a 2-run double.
Will Myers will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. For Zobrist, the double was his third of the season here in this first month. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
One out and a runner on second base. This is sent on the ground now for the first baseman, Lind. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay third inning. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
Runner away from third, now the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Jose Bautista will stand in, the starting right fielder on last year's American League All-Star squad. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Pretty good swing that time as he gets a lot of this one high and deep to center field. And he is going to have extra bases to start the fourth. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
And out on the mound, you just got on the board, taking the lead, and you're hoping for a quick shutdown inning, but this guy's got other plans because he drills this ball, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Adam Lind will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. For Bautista, the double was his third of the season here in this first month. And this is swung on and grounded to Escobar at short. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Well, we talk about it a lot. Ideally, this should be to the right side of the infield. Maybe you give him a break because he's such a good hitter and he is a run producer, but I'll bet if you ask him, he'll wish he had a different approach in that at-bat.
Brett Laurie will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one.
Don't let him score!
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 2-1 now to Laurie. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out.
Whew. I think he's going to owe his first baseman big time after that play. You know, the throw is high, and that'll be a sure error, but look at the hops as he gets up to snare it. Then he comes down with his foot on the bag. That's a nice play.
Eric Kratz will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Come on, don't let him score!
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Now, look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Right on the corner, 2-2. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Wilson Betamit will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Designated hitter, Wilson Betamit.
First pitch coming. In there, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
First baseman.
One out here in the Tampa Bay fourth. And striding in is the first baseman, James Loney. In there for strike 1, 0-1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that'll get by Laurie down the line. It's a fair ball.
Yeah, a hot shot that time and a tough read down there at third base. He just couldn't get the leather on it.
Matt Joyce is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That last pitch was number 50 already. And with one out in the fourth, that's way too many.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's first and second now with only one away. Yunel Escobar will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. And that misses for ball one.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Rays strand just the one, but they're on top 2-0. Colby Rasmus will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Center fielder, Colby Rasmus.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Joyce is camped under this one. One down. Meiser Isturiz will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. And he goes the other way and hits this ball high in the air and deep to straightaway left. And this is into the bleachers in left, a home run. A solo shot here to left, and the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, yeah, his first hit of the series here, and he makes it a good one, all right, as this one clears the wall by plenty. And back in the dugout, you can imagine he's probably saying, it's about time.
Shortstop number 7.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. In time to first, and there are two away.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good strong throw to first to get him easily.
Melky Cabrera is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Edwin Encarnacion will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. On to Zobrist for the force, and the side is retired. Jays get one back on the solo home run. Jose Molina will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
For the Rays, catcher, Jose Molina.
And he runs that one high and tight for ball one. Oh, look at this. And this ball will be chopped foul. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop Reyes. And this will get through into left for a leadoff hit. Desmond Jennings will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. And that's through, a base hit. And the runner will hold at second, so 2 on with nobody out. Ben Zobrist will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know what? I don't know if there's ever a good time for a hit by pitch, but there are definitely some bad times, and that was a bad time right there. Now you load the bases, and you do it for a dangerous hitter as well.
Will Myers stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Nowhere to put him here as he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Now a ground ball towards the hole. He'll come to the plate with it, and they finally get an out here as he's forced at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores.
Oh, and with the bases loaded, nobody out, you can bet he'd like to try that at bat again. Here's the ground ball that's fielded and sent straight home for the force at the plate. And so now, another one of those could even get him out of this inning.
So the bases are loaded here with 1 man gone, and standing in here is the very dangerous 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
The 1-2 with 1 away. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the 2nd run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Wilson Betamit will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 sinkers down in the zone. No surprise what they're after here.
Yeah, and this guy's no dummy at the plate. He knows exactly what they're trying to do. It's not like he just fell off the turnip truck.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And this is going to be a foul ball. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
2 men on, 2 out, and striding in is the first baseman, James Loney. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Yeah, you know you don't want to give him any kind of cheapie here with 2 away. That's a nice block behind the plate.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. And he misses ball 4.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Matt Joyce is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Oh, and it misses ball 4, and that will force home a run. Yunel Escobar will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Jose Bautista will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Fouled straight back. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And they have trouble with it in right center. Around second. He'll try for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. So he's into third there with the leadoff triple as the third baseman's going to come over now and discuss how they want to play things with the runner on third. And this is going to set up an interesting... Whoa. They were looking for the hidden ball trick there. And I'll tell you what, it just about worked. Adam Lind will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around. And that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
And the curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches. So you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Way outside. 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Well, a nice job right here to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so he just makes sure to get one on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
Brett Laurie will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. in there, and it's 0-1.
Maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
And this will be fouled away. That's hit sharply past the mound and on into center field for a one-out single. Eric Kratz will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning.
Keep that runner close.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with 1 man out.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far. And you have to wonder how much longer they're going to let him stay out there.
And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. Jennings is there, 2 gone.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Close to the bag at second there, now the pitch. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. I got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up, way up there on the infield. And Longoria will make the catch to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Jay Happ will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Jose Molina will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Catcher, Jose Molina.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1.
Here we go.
This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit. Desmond Jennings will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. Right there for strike 1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
And even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Kind of hard to think that he wouldn't have had an idea that a fastball might be coming here, but judging by his reaction, I should say lack of reaction, I guess not.
Ben Zobrist will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Swing, and ooh, he saws him off with that one. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time, 1-2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Lays off, 2-2 now. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with one out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Will Myers will try again, 0 for 3 thus far. And he takes ball 1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Now both runners on the move. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And they're not going to get him at third, so runners at second and third now with only one gone. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You've got to keep this guy from getting extended.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
And he's had just one thing on his mind right here. He's pitching for the strikeout, and he gets exactly what he needed. That's a huge out as he tries to keep his guys in the game.
Evan Longoria will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
And a curveball, nice pitch, and from 2-0, the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Now with 2 strikes, boy, if he could come up with back-to-back punch-outs, wouldn't that be something?
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good eye there from Longoria as he's aboard. It's ball 4. Wilson Betemit will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ball game thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Center field. Rasmus is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger. Jose Reyes will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the 7th.
And that pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Leadoff man gone, and that brings up Melky Cabrera. And this is up and in, ball 1. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And this is going to be a foul ball. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. In there for strike 1. Danger here, as this is a guy who can make this a 1-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
And this is hit sharply but foul past Loney over at first base. Here's a ground ball heading for the hole, and it'll be out of reach for the shortstop Escobar. It's a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only 1 away.
They continue to rack up the hits. That puts runners on first and second now. But, as we always say, it's what you do with all those base runners that's important. And so far, they haven't done a whole lot. Just take a look at our score.
Now here comes Joe Madden, the Tampa Bay manager, out toward the mound. And he has signaled to the bullpen that's going to be all for his starter, Alex Cobb. Heath Bell will come on and pitch here with 1 gone in the top of the 7th. Jose Bautista will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And here's where the Jays need that 1 hit to really capitalize here.
Cabrera leads from second. Now the pitch. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
First a curveball, then a changeup. Not what you'd expect from a power pitcher.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. First and second now, 1 man out. Swing and a hard grounder down the line at third. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Adam Lind will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Munenori Kawasaki will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 66, Munenori Kawasaki.
Infield a double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Dustin McGowan will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Dustin McGowan.
James Loney will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
First baseman, James Loney.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. And this is by a diving Lowry down the line. A fair ball. Matt Joyce will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Matt Joyce.
First pitch to him. fouled back. And this ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, let's take a look at this check swing here in show motion. From this speed, it almost always looks like the guy goes around. Here, well, it looked like a good call down there at third base. I think that bat did break the plane, and that is a strike.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. And this pitch is lined into center field, and he's going to reach with his second hit of the night.
Well, that's 3 batters faced and 2 hits so far since coming on. Not exactly the score line he was hoping for. So he's going to need to dial himself up a little ground ball right here and try to work his way out of this.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Short lead from second, now the pitch. Jose Molina is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
0-2, you gotta shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Swing and a line drive to left. Oh, and this goes right past him. And now third base coach Tom Foley's waving him home. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Well, I got to think that's going to be an unearned run. He looks like he's there in time to make this play. He just squeezes the glove too early or something. I'm not quite sure what happened, but they're going to hit him with an error.
Desmond Jennings will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
2-2 now. Swinging a little tapper out in front of the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
Ben Zobrist is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Well hit to right, but foul. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count of the Rays' second baseman at 2-2.
Good.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Jake McGee will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Jake McGee.
Brett Laurie will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
For Toronto, third baseman, Brett Laurie.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Now a fly ball out to center for Jennings. And he's got it for the first out. There's our line score for the ball game thus far. We're in the 8th from Tropicana Field with Tampa Bay on top and trying to hold on. Now the first pitch. Eric Kratz stands in as he looks at a called strike.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Colby Rasmus will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. One and two now. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down, but he knows he's got no chance at first, so we'll see how they score that. Most likely an infield single. Meiser Asturias will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. Rasmus at first, now the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
That's a 2-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Brett Cecil will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Will Myers will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Number 9, Will Myers.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit. Evan Longoria will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Number 3, Evan Longoria.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he changed up on him here, but this is a foul ball. 6 runs, double the amount of hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And a half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see it. He checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called 3rd strike.
Wilson Betemit is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
And no contact on the swing that time by Betemit as he falls behind 0-2. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Now a ball rolled foul toward first as he stays alive. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. James Loney will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game.
Come on, guys, let's go.
And here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. And Loney has a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second base, and now there are 2 on with 2 out.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles. He's been a tough out all game long.
Grounded foul. Now a ball pulled softly toward the right side of the field. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. On to first, and the Rays are kept off. Grant Balfour is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Grant Balfour.
Jose Reyes will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Tough break there as the leadoff man's retired to start the 9th. Melky Cabrera will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's out number 2. Munenori Kawasaki will stand in as their last chance now. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, the best way to make a team pay for hitting you is to come around and score. Let's see what they can do.
Jose Bautista will stand in, and as you see, needs only a big fly to complete the cycle. And this is fouled back and out of play. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And obviously a walk here would be a huge development in this game with 2 outs in the 9th inning. You don't want to bring that tying run to the plate.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
Adam Lind will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's...
Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
And the Rays' offense tonight was led by the exploits of this man, Ben Zobrist. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Rays are victorious in this one, 6-3. Good night from Tampa.